Remember in the last episode when I asked for juice? Oh sorry, I was just drinking my apple juice. Well, we got juice.
All around we go. All around us like a kaleidoscope. I don't wanna come down. Keep spinning me round and round.
So first things first, I'm loving Black Lightning's suit. Tight ass suit, and it's got hovering, like who, I'm sorry, bitches is flying. Electrothermal receptors? Are you mad? They're giving me Black Panther vibes. The upgraded suit, I'm feeling it. Obviously it has a glitch, it doesn't perform well and it's giving him headache. Gambi did his best to upgrade the suit, but he didn't test it well, and obviously there's no one to test it on really in it except for Black Lightning. He's the tester, he is the one who is going to find out if it's foolproof, etc. He can't use his powers well when he's in the suit, and that's ultimately almost leads to his death. One thing that I have to get into about Gambi is that, like, I was sensing he's a little bit of a sideman. In the last episode, he saw Thunder. No one can't tell me he didn't recognize her. He recognized her, alright, but he didn't make no mention of it. Furthermore, we find out that Black Lightning doesn't even know that Tobias is in these streets. But then also, if he's a sideman, he could just let him die in the suit. He could have not stood there and been like, look, don't wear the suit because it's gonna kill you. So obviously that just counteracts the fact that, you know, he's a sideman. You guys know where I'm coming from. Like, he's not a sideman, he can't be, because he's trying to still keep Black Lightning alive. We just don't really know why. I feel like Gambi has some information that might be crucial to Black Lightning. Maybe it's something that happened in the past. When Tobias does approach Gambi, Gambi is the one who lays the information on us that he's on some anti-aging ish, like he's on some revive your skin type ish, which means that Gambi has a history with Tobias and probably knows things that Black Lightning don't know, because obviously Black Lightning's father was killed by Tobias. So Black Lightning is out here giving people lessons. For example, the police were going to shoot a young black boy who was on the green light drug and told them, if you want to get the situation under control, taser him. It's not hard, it's not hard, just taser him, you know, quick. Why'd you have to shoot? And that's obviously a huge problem in America. Police officers are getting away with too much. They're slaying people for no reason. It's unnecessary. And a white gentleman who wanted to shoot Black Lightning and says that if he did it, he'd probably be held a hero anyway. So we just uncover layers of white privilege, which just gives regular people the right to just shoot people in vain. You know what I'm saying? In vain. Let's bring it back to Jennifer. Jennifer, girl. You know I have to give you a round of applause, right? She handled that so well. She was just so smooth about it. And Black Lightning was proud, obviously. Parenting on A1, by the way, I must say. Him and his wife make a good tag team. I like the dynamic in the family, because although he feels proud of Jennifer for backing herself against two girls who have an issue with her, they're teaching their kids to be the example and not to stoop to these people's levels. She's teaching her kids not to be the stereotype, which is very, very important. I feel like in our community we don't do that. You know, there's always a reason to retaliate, but it's because we've been conditioned to do so. We've always had to defend ourselves. She didn't even do what she could have done. Obviously we've seen the emergence of her super strength though, but in season 2 we're gonna find out what her powers are, and we can already see that she's got super strength, you know, which is very unusual. And that's another reason why her dad was like, you took out 2 girls by yourself. I don't know if he's made the link to the fact that his daughters might have powers too, but he's definitely very proud of it and very curious. Fonda's on a mission and she was doing some research, and then she came across the information that her grandfather was murdered, and she's on a mission to find out what happened to him. This obviously means that she's gonna find out about Black Lightning, so dad's only got a little bit of time before she finds out, and they're gonna have that discussion. I can't wait for that discussion to happen. The Wonder Woman catsuit girl, really though. Two things. He sold you the catsuit and the wig, so you're not covering yourself. When she went into the garage to find her granddad's stuff and open the safe, she's using her hands, she's not even wearing gloves. Like, the show needs to be careful about these details, because we watch these things, we already know what crime scenes entail and what people have to do to discover who is doing what. We make these connections in our heads when we're watching things. We're like, Yeah, I just feel like the suit's bait. But then again, no, it might not be. Like the little gold mask, obviously that conceals people's identities, like her dad. Tobias's dad is awful. He's horrible. Like he was saying that Tobias is not white and he's not black. Interesting, because I guess this is uncovering the issues that albinos have to face. Some people with albinism might feel like they don't fit in the white community, obviously because they're black, but then they're not fitting in the black community because their skin is white. So his dad made some mean comments to him when he was a kid, and so we understand where his need for respect and his hunger for approval comes from. It was a step too far. The sister convinces him that, you know, if he kills his dad, his issues will be resolved. So he breaks his back, and then his sister just points a gun in his face like she gone. Like, that's heartless. Okay, cool. We know that he was mean. Their mother, don't know what happened to their mother. Maybe she might make an appearance. But we don't know what happened to her. She clearly left, and the dad was left to pick up the pieces and look after the kids, but he was very resentful in doing so. Part of me believes that Tobias loves his dad, and he's not that heartless because he stopped his sister from doing it. She's the real one to watch out for. I hope his dad survives, because I want to go deeper into what happened to them as children. More unfolding in episode 6. Hopefully, I'm looking forward to it, guys. What do you think's gonna happen next? Do you feel like Tobias is gonna find Black Lightning first, or Black Lightning is gonna find Tobias first? Because I'm hoping Black Lightning finds Tobias first, you know. Anything you guys feel I missed out, please comment below, let me know. And until then, guys, I'ma be out. Peace out. Bye.